Welcome back, everybody, for our final WrestleMania 40 predictions. So we're going to try to do this pretty quick. I'm just going to start with Cody and Seth versus Rock and Roman, and then we're just going to move on from there. Yeah, so we're going to try to do this pretty quick. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It means a lot. Let me know your predictions for WrestleMania 40 in the comments down below. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to do who I want to win and who I actually think will win. So who I want to win is Cody and Seth, obviously, but I think this is the most predictable match to me. I think Rock and Roman are going to win. It just seems like it sets up the best story for night two for Cody and Roman, so I think that's what's going to happen. Next up, we got Cody and Roman Reigns. So I think Cody's got to win this match. I know Roman's got his whole 3 years of holding the title coming up, or not 3 years, but his record for beating Hulk Hogan is coming up. But to be honest, that's not as important as putting the belt on Cody right now. Cody needs that belt. If he doesn't get it, he's going to be a joke. So I want Cody to win. I think Cody will win. But this match is the one I'm least like. If there's a confidence level, I'm at 0%. I have no idea who's going to win this match. I want Cody to win. I think it will be Cody. But I also think it would be hilarious if Cody lost. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. It doesn't really bother me, but this is the match that I care the most about. I really want Cody to win, but I also think it'll be super hilarious if he loses. Okay, next up, we got Seth Rollins and our savior, Drew McIntyre. So obviously, I want Drew McIntyre to win, and he's going to win. I am like 100% confident that Drew McIntyre is winning this match. He could lose. I don't really see it happening though. Yeah. So moving on, we got Rhea versus Becky Lynch. So give me Mommy. I think Mommy's gonna come out on top, of course, just like always, and she's always on top. And I want Rhea to win, and I think Rhea will win. I just don't see Becky going over here. Next match for the women's WWE Championship, we got Bayley versus Iyo, and this match is a little bit more unpredictable to me. Like I could see it kind of going either way. But either way, I think Bayley is winning this title from Iyo either at WrestleMania or at WrestleMania Backlash. I could see Bayley losing here and having to come up with a new strategy and getting another shot at WrestleMania Backlash. But I really think she's just gonna win here, and I want Bayley to win. So I want her to win, and I think she's going to win. But it would not surprise me. My confidence level is about like a 70. Like I think she'll probably win, but I wouldn't be too surprised if Io retained. Okay, next up we got Jimmy versus Jay, and I don't know how this match is not a special guest referee match with Rikishi as a special guest ref, but I guess we are where we are. But for Jimmy and Jay, this is one of the first matches that who I want to win and who I think will win. I guess I want Cody and Seth to win, but I want Jay to win this one. But I am like almost 100% positive that Jimmy is going to win, if only because I want Jay to win. Uh, my best method for making predictions is taking who I want to win and the opposite person winning. So we'll see how that plays out on this pay-per-view. But I want Jay to win. I think Jimmy will win. And the heel brother has always won at WrestleMania. It happened with Jeff and Matt, and it also happened with Owen and Brett. So, and it's happened every 15 years. The Owen and Brett match happened at WrestleMania 10, and the Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy match happened at WrestleMania 25. So this is once again another brother versus brother story on the 15-year anniversary. And I think we're gonna see the heel brother win again, unfortunately. I think the Bloodline's going to be looking strong going into the Cody and Roman match, so they need to win all their matches outside of that one. Okay, and next up we got Gunther versus Sami, and to be honest, do we even need predictions for this one? Do we know Gunther's winning, right? As much as I like Sami, I want Sami to win. I mean, that would be awesome if he did win, but it's not happening. Gunther is carrying that title a little bit longer, probably till SummerSlam. And he'll probably lose it at SummerSlam. But for now, Gunther's probably going to retain and remain our Intercontinental Champion. Next up, we have Logan Paul versus Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. Okay, so in this match, I mean, to be honest, my favorite here would be Randy, but I don't really want Randy to win. I want Logan Paul to win, and I think Logan Paul will win. it's not necessarily that I'm rooting for Logan because I'm not rooting for Logan, but he's such a good bad guy, and Randy doesn't need the U.S. title, and neither does Kevin Owens. And I think Logan's doing a pretty good job with it right now, so I wouldn't mind seeing him keep going with that title. But I think Kevin Owens is for sure eating the loss here. Randy's not. Randy's not going to get pinned, and we might get another Randy versus Logan Paul match down the line, like an actual one-on-one match. But either way, I think Logan Paul is walking out with the U.S. Championship, and yeah. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this one I honestly have no idea. I have no idea. We've got the ladder tag match. So we've got six different teams, and both of the tag titles the way they have set up the match. The tag titles can be split in this match. So say a team grabs the Raw tag titles, they will be Raw tag team champions, but they have to grab. You still have to grab the SmackDown tag titles. So you could grab the Raw ones and only be Raw champions. Meanwhile, somebody else grabs the SmackDown ones and they become the SmackDown champions. So it's gonna be a little crazy. It's gonna be pretty hard to figure out what's going on here. But who do I think will win? I think for sure the Judgment Day is not retaining. I mean, they're not keeping these titles. I don't really see a reason to give it to New Day. And the other four, I think, are all good options. I think Awesome Truth is probably coming down with one set of titles. And then because they're probably coming down with the Raw tag titles, that makes me think that DIY is probably not. If I had to pick here, I would want DIY to win. I would give DIY the championships. Probably DIY and the New Catch Republic, maybe, or Theory and Waller. I don't really think Truth and Miz need a tag title, but I think that for the WrestleMania moments, we'll probably see our Truth holding up some gold. So I'm okay with that. I don't really have a strong preference on this match, to be honest. But I know we can't have Judgment Day keeping these titles. I've watched the other tag teams are way better than these guys. They need to be doing different stuff now. It's time to move on. So I think Miz and R-Truth are probably coming down with a set of tag titles, and because they're on Raw, that kind of leads me to believe maybe Waller and Theory come down with the SmackDown titles, and then DIY can start feuding with Awesome Truth, and New Catch Republic can get involved in there as well. And Waller and Theory can start running around with those tag titles on SmackDown and feuding with some of those teams. But either way, I'm not very confident in this one. This is one that is way up in the air. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on. But Judgment Day is losing. Judgment Day is for sure losing. I know that for sure. Okay, so on to a very unpredictable match to the next most predictable match. Besides Cody and Seth versus Rock and Roman, this is the most predictable match because Bianca, Jade, and Naomi are winning. Now, if I could pick a winner, my choice would be Asuka. Just Asuka. I don't even care if Kyrie and Dakota get their moments. That's not a big deal to me. But Asuka needs a win at WrestleMania. But we're not getting it this year. So I want Asuka to win. I would pick Damage Control. But Bianca, Jade, and Naomi are gonna win, and Bianca's gonna keep her WrestleMania streak alive. And Jade, it's gonna be a big show-off match for Jade, and she's gonna look super strong, and Asuka's gonna help her do it. But it's a shame that Asuka's not gonna be getting a win at WrestleMania this year. But it is what it is. Yeah. So I'm becoming a real big fan of Jade, so I'm not super upset that they're gonna lose. But I really wish Asuka could have had some kind of match where she can get a win. Maybe next year though. All right, last up. No, not last up. We've got three more matches. Okay, we've got AJ Styles versus LA Knight, and I'm honestly pretty excited for this one. And I think this one's pretty unpredictable too. I guess if I had to pick, I would want AJ Styles to win. I know everybody loves LA Knight, and I do like LA Knight, but AJ Styles is one of my favorites. So I also think AJ Styles is going to win. I think they're going to feud for a little bit. You know, it's not going to be just a WrestleMania match. These two are going to have a couple of matches. And I think LA Knight's going to end up winning in the end. But I think here at WrestleMania, he's probably going to eat a loss to AJ. And that's not going to be that big a deal. But I would not be surprised if LA Knight won. Because that'd be a good WrestleMania moment. But I think we're going to get a lot of good WrestleMania moments. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of heels dominating the show. It's going to feel like there are because the Bloodline's going to win all their matches that aren't that important, and Gunther's gonna win, and Logan Paul's gonna win. But so we might get LA Knight winning here. I could see that, but I think it's gonna be AJ for their first one-on-one match. And okay, next up we've got the LWO versus Legado del Fantasma, and I'm give me Dom and Santos Escobar here. I think Ray and Dragon Lee are they're gonna do the whole babyface thing. They're gonna look like they've almost got it, but just not pull it off. And I think Dom. It looks like Dom's getting more involved with Legado del Fantasma, so he might be becoming like a leader of that faction. I'm not really sure. The Judgment Day is probably breaking up pretty soon, but either way, I think I want Dom to win. Dom needs to start getting pushed, so I want Dom to win. Dragon Lee can wait. This is, I think, his first WrestleMania, and that can give Santos Escobar a win too. Ray doesn't need anything. Ray's a made man. He's a legend. So it'll be good for Dragon Lee just to be on the card, and we can start building up Dom like we've needed to. So yeah, I think Dom and Santos are gonna get the win, and that's who I want to win as well. And all right, I think this is the last match. Street Profits with Bobby Lashley versus AOP and Karrion Kross. So really don't have any strong feelings about this match either. It really doesn't make a difference to me who wins or loses. I think Karrion Kross and Authors of Pain are gonna win though. It's definitely they're trying to set them up on SmackDown, so that's kind of where I see it going. But I could see the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley winning, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be Authors of Pain and Karrion Kross. Other than that, there's really no other predictions other than we're gonna get Cody. There's gonna be a bunch of people interfering in Cody and Roman's match. Obviously, we've had a setup for Stone Cold and John Cena at WrestleMania 40. They were on the trailer during the Cody and Rock segment, where Cody was getting his teeth kicked in by the Rock out on Raw, and we'll probably see Undertaker. I don't know if he'll have a match, but I could totally see Undertaker showing up to WrestleMania 40. I also think we'll probably see Hulk Hogan too. We'll probably see a bunch of the old stars. This is WrestleMania 40, WrestleMania XL. They want to bring in a bunch of the old stars just to remember the history. They're doing a throwback to the first ever main event. The tag match. So we're doing the whole brother versus brother storyline. This in the Bloodline versus Cody. Not that I mean the Bloodline does have a bunch of WrestleMania history. I mean this whole event is going to be just a love letter to wrestling and WWE and WrestleManias in general. So I think we're going to get a bunch of really good matches. Yeah, and I'm pretty excited for it. And let me know in the comments if you guys are excited about WrestleMania and who you think is going to win these matches. Also, do you think I'm just completely wrong? I could totally be wrong on a lot of these. But we'll see on Saturday and Sunday. We'll see when WrestleMania comes around. Yeah, so if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Have a good day. I hope you enjoy WrestleMania.